Hey, how's it going everybody? The anime guy here and welcome to today's video. And today we're gonna be taking a look into my Quora account where people ask questions to me for me to answer to them. And most of the questions are related to anime and especially Naruto. And before I get right into this topic, I want to make a certain announcements. Like I have a couple of plans in my mind, which includes an anime episode review. The anime is Tower of God. Episode is obviously episode 1, and this is gonna be like one of the very big projects that I have in mind because I have never done an anime review before. The second is Kakashi versus Guy. I know I mentioned this earlier, and it still needs a lot of work because I did make it previously, and the scripting was really bad, and it turned out to be a really bad final product. So that's why I won't upload it until and unless I write a good script and I can do it in a lot better manner, which I did previously. And yeah, so let's just dive right into it. The first question is, what if Kushina were to be reanimated instead of Minato in the fourth Great Ninja War? The Shinobi Alliance would die. The tail beast bomb inside that. Kushina cannot contain the ten tails. Get that idea out of your mind. Kushina barely managed to. I mean, not barely. I mean, she did manage to, contain the nine-tailed fox, but it it is not always necessary that things will work out. So yeah, I think if Kushina were to be reanimated and Minato wasn't, then the Allied Shinobi forces will obviously lose. Kushina is obviously not as strong as Minato, guys. Second question: what makes Kakashi special? Um, there are a lot of things which makes Kakashi special. Like he's too weak and yet he fights bravely, except for Orochimaru. Like that's an exception, but yeah, he pretty much does fight in every takes part in every single battle that happens in Shippuden, and not only Shippuden, and his mastery of the Sharingan, despite not being an Uchiha, getting a comment to himself from Itachi Uchiha of the Sharingan. I mean, like, what more do you what do you what more do you want? Kakashi already has whatever he needs. Like he's super cool, great intellect, he has sharp senses, and he's pretty much the combined package of most of the shinobis lack, especially in the hidden leaf. Okay, moving on to the next question. What would Madara think if he was able to see Itachi's visual prowess? Um, Not much, I guess. Like, even if Madara saw Itachi's Susanoo, which is not actually a perfect Susanoo in the first place, and then you have Madara, who is actually having a Biju level Susanoo, I don't think Itachi will be able to interest Madara slightly. I'm not a Madara tart, I'm not even a Uchiha tart in general, but seriously, Itachi Uchiha and you. I mean, Madara was barreling through the five Kages and he was having fun with them. Like, what playthings, dude, they were. And Itachi is obviously not stronger than the five Kages combined. So, which obviously amounts to Madara's less interest in Itachi. And his opinion wouldn't change. Like, if he sees intellect, like, then he would consider. But no, except from that part, I don't think his visual prowess can do anything. Next, what would happen if Kakashi has a what the fuck is this? It's not Renegan, it's Rinnegan, Rinnegan. What would happen if Kakashi has Rinnegan? He will probably die out of chakra usage. Like seriously, Rinnegan takes a lot of chakra. And it's not meant for everybody to have. And even if he had, I don't think he could do that much versatile attacks like Pain could do, or Sasuke can do, or Madara can do. I don't know. It's pretty up in the air, I guess. Like Kakashi, in general scenario, Kakashi will die due to shortage chakra. Why did Madara cast the Infinite Tsukuyomi? Did you even watch the anime, dude? What the hell is his name? Prashant Fasarde. Like, come on. That was Madara's plan the entire time. I'm not gonna explain this to you. You better watch the anime because it will spoil your interest. These are older requests. Oh, so these were the newer requests. So I'm not heading to the older requests, which I haven't answered like a month or two, I guess. What is the stupidest thing about Naruto? In the first part, he screams a lot. Like, literally, he screams a lot. That's the most irritating and the most stupid thing to do. Especially when you're a ninja and sneak attack should be your specialty, but no. He goes up right up to the villain's face. That's the most stupid thing I could think about when it comes to Naruto. Otherwise, the talk jutsu thing, the memes, and they pretty much speak for themselves. Why did Madara slash Obito attack the leaf with the nine tails in the first place if the tail beasts were a crucial part of his plan? Now, this is where I even don't get the idea. Like, this guy hit the nail right on the head. I also don't have any idea about this. Like, genuinely speaking, I don't have any idea. But it could also be possible that Obito did that when Obito did this, like when Madara put him in a genjutsu and he wanted to take revenge on the hidden leaf or whatever. That could happen, and it's not absolutely, impossible, but yeah, it seems a lot more far fetched if you actually think about their plan in the first place. And even I don't really know why even the war happened. Like, why? Why? Oh, okay. Let's not stray from the topic. But seriously, man, I don't really have any answer to this question. I don't have. Next question. Why does every villain in Naruto try to destroy the hidden leaf? But there's the reason for all the conflicts to be, to make it shortcut answer. Talking about Nagato, like leaf will ruin his entire life. Killed his mom, dad, and then and then of course when it came to Danzo and their leader, who was that leader? Danzo and Hanzo. Like when and he saw that his friend, what was his name again? Yahiko, got killed by his own hand. I don't think anybody would stay, sane. They would obviously go insane after that. Okay, who is the fastest thinker? Kakashi, Tobirama, Minato, Itachi, or Shikamaru? Shikamaru isn't a fast thinker. I think that's out of the way. Tobirama, not actually. I think Tobirama is far more experienced than all of them. Itachi is not as experienced as Tobirama, Minato, and Kakashi. Because Kakashi lived a longer life than Itachi. And even if you were to compare their intellect, I would probably say Minato, like he understood the Kami in his first encounter. So I think Minato would be the safest answer in this case, not Itachi, because Itachi is really great, I understand. Itachi has the second highest number in the shooting exams, which is also pretty good. But when you compare to Minato, I think, nah, not really. I don't think Itachi would be able to, understand Kamui at first encounter. But it can also be like it's really up in the air for me to answer. But I think Minato should be the safest choice in this case. How does transplanting different sets of Sharingan eyes work? I am an anime expert, not a biologist. How does Obito have two Sharingans if Madara took one? Like, Dude, the Uchiha massacre had so many Sharingans. Like, why? Why even ask this question? Naruto can take one, especially from the girl he killed. Like, he even said that those eyes are some really good-looking eyes, which I don't know if you intend to think of it as a pun or anything. Why was Itachi more resilient than the rest of the Akatsuki? Because he was sharp, he was good in from the inside, he was more talented, he was more powerful than rest of the Akatsuki. The only issue is his stamina though, but you know, who cares? I think that's why he's more resilient. He's a pretty damn overpowered ninja. Or not overpowered, extremely strong ninja. The next question is it possible that Kaguya is revived and trains Boruto or herself fights the Otsutsuki clan? Like, no. How did you even get that idea? No, 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 not gonna happen. Who would win in an only taijutsu fight, Naruto or Hashirama, with sage mode? Without sage mode. In both cases, Naruto. Naruto was able to swap a few fist to fist fights with Rinnegan, Sasuke, even going into six path sage mode. So I don't even know why this question came up in the first place. Where can I read Boruto? No idea, dude. I don't need to answer that question. What are some other ways in which Hidan could have been defeated? There is only one way. Slice him down into tiny pieces so that he cannot move and take down Kakuzu. That's the only way I see it happening. Yeah, that's it. How much Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto has been dubbed till now? How many Boruto episodes subbed? Like, I don't know. I don't really watch Boruto. I have watched Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. In total, there are 720 episodes dubbed. And in Boruto, I guess there is 150 subbed and dubbed like 52 or 53. That's probably what I knew. I don't know if there are any change in the numbers or not. The next question is, how did Minato arrive at the war zone instantly when there were no markings to teleport? Obviously, he had markings. He had Obito marked. He had Naruto marked. I mean, what? Like, Naruto's QBC already had the flying Raijin Jutsu mark, and it was the same for Kushina so that he can protect Kushina as soon as she gets in trouble, and the same with Naruto. So I don't know, it is not even a valid question. Which anime is better, Hunter x Hunter 2011 or Naruto? Excluding Shippuden, still Naruto. Hunter x Hunter is so basic. How could the Naruto anime series be made even better? If the introduction of Kaguya had not taken place, and if Black Zetsu wasn't like out of the blue came out to be one of the main villains, controlling Madara controlling Obito controlling Pain controlling the Akatsuki. Oh man, like Kaguya's introduction absolutely ruined the manga and the anime. Her introduction was like, how? And even if you want to introduce Kaguya, like, do it in a set of ways which could have been understood. But no, it didn't happen, so I guess that's it. Maybe. The next question is, am I the only one who thinks or feels Konoha 12, man, not 11, or Rookie 9, or whatever had somewhat a shallow relationship with Naruto and Sasuke besides the comrade of the same village thing? Am I the only one who thinks or feels that Konoha 12 or Rookie 9 or whatever had a shallow relationship with Naruto and Sasuke besides the comrades of the same village thing? No man, you're not the only one. just found me. Would Asuma beat Hidan in a fair one-on-one fight? Asuma beating Hidan. That's a fair question though, but no, not gonna happen. Shikamaru was backing up the entire fight. Next question. What are the requirements for developing a Kage Genkai in Naruto? Be in a clan, which actually has Kage Genkai, except Hashirama. You were probably thinking about that exception, because Hashirama has the wood style, despite of being in the Senju clan, and Tobirama shows no affinity toward wood style. And I get your point. Why was Kurama unable to take over Naruto like Shikuku with Gaara in his sleep? Probably because the seal was way too. Probably because the seal was way too strong. That's it. Do current shonen manga have similar plots? Absolutely. Like in it varies, I guess, but the general percentage, if I try to take it, it's absolutely 75%, neither more nor less. They take a lot of elements from Naruto, they take a lot of elements from other animes too. Say My Hero Academia, and I mean, like the author kind of said it. I'm inspired by Naruto, so I'm gonna copy paste the entire thing, but do it my own way. And it actually worked, to be honest. Why am I not surprised? Ah, see, there are so many questions that I have yet to answer. So I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. There are a lot of questions. So I think that's it for today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. The Anime Guy out.